Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today I have a replay from JelleFly in his IS7, as you can see here, and it's a fairly decent matchup, I would have to say. I'm just looking at the team matchups here. It's a very unlucky T25/2, but he's in the fill platoon, so what do you expect? The E50 teamed up with a T32, teamed up with a T25/2. Sucks to be him. So the enemy team is at a slight disadvantage there, but yeah. Anyways, there's a couple of reasons why I picked this replay to show you guys, and one of which is to educate you. And I'll get to that in a little bit. This, of course, being World of Tanks, and this being 8.11, the names and tank names and types and all that is, of course, as usual, screwed up, because it's tanks. So you're just gonna have to guess what the tank type is, and if you've been playing this game, you should get a lot better at recognizing tanks. Which is actually something funny. I was never really all that interested in tanks. Not like I wasn't completely not interested, but not really, you know. They seem like interesting objects, but not really. How the hell did he get spotted there? Wow, that was a really weird place to get spotted. Some scout in the middle must have tagged him just before, spotted. Just before he went behind that hill. That was weird. Anyways, he is still working on getting his way up the hill, giving room to the French autoloader here, who's backing out because he got shot to crap. And I'm not quite sure what's going on in chat. If you do, I report you. Don't know. Must have missed it. Anywho, yeah, I was never really interested in tanks, but because I've been playing this game, I'm actually starting to recognize tanks just by shapes and stuff. Oh, that's probably what spotted him before. AMX 1375 is in the middle somewhere. And yep, that's not enough depression. Ooh, that's a bad angle. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I don't care what can you. Ooh, rushed his shot there. If he would have just waited 1 split second, he could have put it into the lower plate of his T32 here. Yeah. Too bad. He could have gotten at least 1 damage shot in, but you know. There is, of course, no artillery in this game, and the Jack Panther E100, Panzer E100 I should say, just got annihilated. Just absolutely annihilated, and you say thanks for the help. Yeah, well, you put yourself on a little bit of a pedestal there, and in the open, what do you expect? So, Yella here moves up reasonably aggressively, but he has a pretty nice medium, taking all of the hits, tanking these people like a boss, turning them all around. The question now is, can his team actually make good use of this diversion? Well, I guess the turret is pretty slow on this thing, because he was bouncing back and forth there a bit, trying to get his aim. This medium is still alive. He dove in between all of these tier 10s and he's still alive. What the hell? Let's see what it is. T62A. Huh. That was pretty damn impressive that he came out of that alive. And, okay. Now, in the second here is where things started to get sort of interesting. Right now, Yellow's team is winning quite decently, right? 100? Yeah. Frontal turret shot like that. Not much chance that's gonna pin. Okay, now I'm gonna pause the game here. I'm gonna pull out into external view. Okay, so there's 2 tanks behind them, right? That is an IS4, as we can see in the team listing. IS4, tier 10, the other Russian tier 10 heavy, and behind it is E100, right? E100 is bad. He is semi-hull down, so unless he drives out sideways, you can put a shot into his side. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to hit him. However, this IS4 here, as you can see here, the weak spot on an IS4 is right here, right above his gun mantlet. The slope there is weak as hell, the absolute weakest part of the tank. Now he doesn't have, Yellow here, doesn't have the best angle on it right now, but he will get later. But he chooses to shoot him right here, which is also a weak spot if you're at the right angle, but is way more armored than this spot. This spot right here, right above the gun mantlet, only has about roughly 86-ish millimeters of armor. Might be even less than that. So if you're looking from above on a IS4, shoot him right above the gun mantlet, right in the top part of his tank. Don't look for a hatch, just in the flat bit. Even if you're looking at him from the front, you'd still be able to penetrate. But if you're in a top angle, you know, looking down on him, definitely just shoot above his gun mantlet there. Between the gun mantlet and the machine gun, I would say, is a very, very weak spot. And I don't think Yella actually knew about that, because he gets a couple of really good opportunities to lob a shell into it, and he keeps shooting at like the side here, which is less of a weak spot. I'm guessing he was aiming for that spot there. I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of a flat spot on the front of the turret, but yeah, top of the turret above the gun mantlet is where you want to shoot it. So let's continue. He tries to put one into, and there the IS4 is shooting heat, because, you know, if you can't win by skill. And there's another gold shell from the Object 704. Object 704s are surprisingly bouncy, and that's what I meant. Right there, he had a really good opportunity. He was loading, of course. Here, right here. He could have put one into the middle there, but he aims towards the side, or doesn't aim for the movement, and doesn't put a shot in. He's gonna get a couple of those shots. That was just unlucky. The IS4 just moved as he shot. He had a pretty good shot at a flat piece of his armor, but alas, it was not to be. Front of the turret again. And here, right here. Again, he had a perfect shot into the top of his turret, but nope. There's another heat shell from the IS4. He is getting shot at by a lot of gold shells. And again, right there, again, I don't know if he knows about the weak spot, or if the IS4 is just moving every time he's shooting, or if he's having lag, I'm not sure, but ooh, side of the turret, yes please. So yeah, right now he's just sitting here and, well, sort of hiding, I guess, but he's only taken one penetrating shot from the AMX 1375 earlier. That's the only shot that actually penetrated. The rest all just glanced off. Bit of dodgy angling there. If the E100 was actually looking at him, he would have been shot in the face there. So he got kinda lucky. IS4 gets destroyed right next to him. Ooh, side of the turret. And he was just too slow to react there. And now he gets the front of the turret again. Too bad, so sad. Again, slightly too slow. He had a shot at the side of his armor there. But alas, nope. Yeah, tries to put one into the observation device there. And he accidentally enables, and there bounces another heat shell from E100. Tip for your auto aim, I put mine on a different key. I put mine on, I think, T or something, because I hate it when I'm trying to look around with my camera that it auto aims. So you might want to rebind that to a different key. This IS4 is trying to poke, trying to get the depression. And he bounces another shot, as in on the E100s, doesn't pen. And he's still up against 3 tanks. Trying to put one into the cheek of the turret there, but doesn't reload in time. He has reloaded premium shells now because... Right when he gets a perfect shot at the lower plate of the E100, he reloaded a premium shell. it. I think he's kind of feeling the heat here, no pun intended. Goes through the front of the turret there with a heat shell. Bounces another APCR gold shell from the object. And the teams are now 3-on-3. He's been holding out in his spot for the last, what, 5 minutes or so against 3 tanks. 3 tier 10s at that. And he still has not taken a single damaging shot. Puts one into the IS-4, takes him out, takes his first damage upon this corner here. Again, a gold shell from the 704. And he has taken out the other two, so it's just him and a 704 on this corner. Waffenträger E100 was last spotted in the middle of the match, so middle of the map. No, that too. So shouldn't have an angle on him. He should be able to take one more shot from this object. So he could afford to take a shot. Yeah, tries to get an angle on him, doesn't get it. Can you get an angle? Ah, depression. Shot goes low and towards the left onto the sloped part of his armor in the corner and does nothing. Can you reload in time before he gets shot in the face? Nope. Ah, he doesn't finish him off. Okay, now things are getting kind of bad because one shot from the object could finish him off. Does he reload in time? Yes, he does, for the last kill in the game. Let's take a look at the stats. This was a Mastery Badge First Class. I'm not sure if it has an Ace Tanker on it. I'm assuming so, but nowadays tanks always shows you what kind of game it was, even if you already achieved it. So, and a steel wall. Surprise, surprise. He hit the E100 7 times. Did a total of 1900 damage to him. Pretty nice. Hit the Conqueror once. 12 damage. I think that was no, it wasn't a killing shot. What? That's weird. Let's see, the object. He killed him, put 4 shots into him for 400 damage. Hit him 4 times. I hate that it doesn't show you hits and pens, because it was only like 2 damage shots, I think. Yeah. The E50 hit once for 500 damage. 500, damn. IS-4 hit 5 times. 700 damage, that's only 2 pens, I think. T-32 hit once, and that was just a critical hit into his tracks. And he spotted the 1375, but never actually did damage to him. He got 1086 experience here, and the 3rd highest damage in his team. Now, this dude played like a rock star. I can't believe how he survived that. Here, 7000 potential damage on a medium. Holy crap! He took 15 hits, 8 penetrated, 7 did not. Damn. He fired 20. Hit 19, pen 15, so well played to this T62A driver, well played. And for Jelle, he fired 21, hit 18, pen 10, had some bad luck with some RNG there, with aiming on some of them, wasn't, yeah, I would say could have been better, but, you know, heat of the battle kind of thing. And let's see, he did 3500 damage, which is, you know, for a tier 10, not all that spectacular. He only penetrated 10 shots out of 21, so, you know, it wasn't all that great, but definitely not bad, don't get me wrong. He took 11 hits, 4 penned out of 11, 7 did not, for 6395 potential damage. Damn. He damaged 5, killed 3, did 1700 spotting damage, almost 1800. Wow. Did a little bit of team damage. I'm guessing it was that, where is it? The Conqueror here. The 12 damage here. I don't know. Was that one in his team? Cap something? Yeah. So, that's a bug on the website then, because that is not an enemy. That's a friendly. So anyways, yeah, only lost 5k, which is not too bad on tier 10 really, if you think about it, for shooting that many and only quote-unquote penning 10. That's not too bad. With premium it would have made money, but Not quite sure what action payout means. I'm guessing there was some sort of event going on for some extra experience. So overall, almost 2400 experience for that game. That's not bad at all. But the reason I was showing this game was to show you where to hit that IS4 if you get the right opportunity. If you're above him, shoot right above that gun into the turret top there, and you are pretty damn sure to pen him. Really, you can pen him from every angle. It's such a low piece of armor that's on top of there, so a low armor value, I should say. So yeah, let it be a lesson. If you're up against an IS4 like that, shoot him right there, and you should pen him every time, especially if you have like an upwards angle into the tank. So yeah, let it be a lesson, and may all the IS4s die a horrible death from me telling you how to shoot them. Hopefully. Anyways, I think that was it for today. The second reason why I'm showing you a subscriber replay is because I'm grinding out my ARL V39, and I cannot get good games in that piece of bleep. Getting like city maps tier 8 all the time. It's like, get a tier 6 shit TD in a tier 8 game with a city map equals bad games for me. And I'm not joking, I had city maps 4 games in a row, the last 4 games, and then I decided to do a subscriber replay because that thing was never going to give me a replay. I do still have some replays laying around, but I've been going through them quite fast recently, so yeah, I'm trying to get some new ones, but grinding out that tank, I'm not going to get any. I'm almost done though. Whew. Yeah, I'm getting very close to getting rid of it. Woohoo! So I'm just waiting for a sale, and I'll get my, what is it, 46, I think? I forgot what it's called, the next one, the tier 7 French TD. So yay, almost done, woohoo! Anyways, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.